Alright, here to sand a little bit. You see a little bit of surface rust right there on my 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix. And anyway, I'm gonna just go live because I ran out of memory on my phone to record then upload. So this is the first time doing that. And anyway, try to get this positioned in a good angle here. There we go. That's good enough. I know this is an awkward video to go live on, but like I said, I have no choice. I ran out of memory to record and then edit and then upload. So I have no choice but to go live. I'm wearing this mask only because you don't want to inhale any sandpaper grit or dust from the sanding. Working outside my house. There's a bunch of construction and stuff going on around the neighborhood. People getting stuff added on to their house. It's a residential neighborhood. I'll be right back. I had to go in and cut a new piece of sandpaper, the 60 P60 grit. Lower the grit in some situations. Every sandpaper company is different. Anyway, as you can see, the these bubbling right there. That comes from Minnesota weather. But then again, this car sits outside. I don't have a garage, and whoever I bought it from, they took pretty good care of it. But I bought it from a repo company. And anyway, yeah, I'll fix that. Been a long time coming. Pardon me. Okay. Try to get a better angle here. Right there. My fault. Some people want to go the fast way. Well, not one of them. I'd rather just do a little bit here. This car doesn't really need to be sanded that much, so no reason to get out a power sand or any of that stuff. Again, if you're just tuning in, ran out of memory on my phone, so I have no choice but to go live. And this is the first live video I ever did. And like I said, this is an awkward live video, but I have no choice since I'm trying to gain clout in a sense of doing stuff that I can show you that what I can do. And since it's my own vehicle, I'm gonna fix it myself instead of waste money. Someone else is gonna get my money when I can fix it for free. If you're typing anything, I ain't looking at the messages, so pardon me. This is a 1999 Grand Prix Coupe Pontiac. That noise you hear is probably the lawnmower of the neighbor mowing the lawn. I do not have a garage or any type of someone to let me go in their garage and do work inside, so that's why you see it like how it is. Again, that's P60 grit. Next, after I sand that more, I'm going to put Bondo over these little bits after I bring that rust down. As you see, some spots, I don't know what anybody's knowledge is, but some spots of rust, they bubble up. You gotta sand them down. And then, like, this ain't that bad. It looks like someone already fixed it once. And anyway, maybe I see Bondo right there. And anyway, just sand that, keep sanding it for a while. Like I said, pardon me for if you're wondering about why this is a live video. Got no choice. Ran out of memory on the phone. So, here we go. Alright, then go to the next grit. This is a 220. It's probably not the right grit, but don't really matter. You're gonna go over it a little bit finer, and then go tape off. Take all the tape off. Take that tape. I reuse it. And anyway, put that on the easel. Reuse the tape. But anyway, then tack it off with a tack cloth. If you're wondering what that is, this that picks up all the little particles. And anyway, almost done here with that little. That's the start of it. And hit it with the 1200 grit. That just for fun. You don't really need to yet, being that it's gonna be primer. I mean, what's it called? Bondo all over this. And this will be my first live, like I said, probably because I have no camera space left, no memory to keep making videos and edit them and then upload them. So this whole, there's going to be probably like 10 more, who knows how many, because when we get to the point, I'll take everything off and then Bondo it. Then I'm going to have to be done because you got to let the Bondo dry for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. So that's that. Or I could go to the other side, do that too, do that. make sure you see that. Oh no. Alright, let's see. There you go. Same process with this side as the other side. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is a 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix Coupe. They don't make this car anymore. Technically, it's an antique since it's 25 years old. Some people don't know that. So tuning in, this is just a video about fixing the rust and repainting it on a 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix Coupe. I don't know if you can see what I'm actually doing from that angle. I'll bring it in closer. It's minimal rust. Looks like someone fixed this car once before I bought it. And anyway, right there you can kind of see the fixing. And anyway, there's evidence on the other side that there was repair work. So anyway, I will try to just barely, you know how you say, refurbish. One second here. Keep this camera right. My bad, I got this thing on a stool. There. Make sure that thing you can see now. Like I said, my fault. You wonder why I messed up? Because I value what I breathe in. Some people, they don't care. I do. Got my glasses on here. Don't want no particles in your eyeballs. Safety first. Whoever's watching, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate your viewing the channel, and if you're subscribed. Like I said, this is basically not even a hobby. This is just my car. I'm not getting paid to do this. I just figure film it because I was trying to show YouTube all my skills, and yet to show all my humanly skills, and to say are from what we do to get money to random hobbies to sports skills or whatever. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you this right here. You see someone fixed it once, and when you notice that someone fixed it once, it looked like they even welded it. So you don't want to mess with it too much, or I don't anyway. So anyway, I guess we're just gonna lightly sand it a little bit, and then scuff it a little bit with the other sandpaper and Bondo that, because I didn't know someone already worked on this car. But that's all right. They, whatever year they did that in, it held up for 25 years. This is a 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix Coupe. One second. Make sure you see that angle. Alright. Let me make sure you see. I don't want to be. This is the first live I ever did. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, I ran out of memory on the phone, so I can't even really film a 2-minute video. So I have no choice but to film a live. Alright, that's enough of that. Then hit it with the other grit. If I can find it. Right here. This is 160 grit. I didn't put those rims on it too, if you're wondering. They're 18s. They came on the car when I bought it, when I bought the car. They're not the original rims either. I did do this though. The lip of the rim matched the paint. This is original paint from the factory. Pontiac Gold. That's the title of it. Pontiac Gold. That's the paint. Okay, there's that. I'm going to get my easel. Remove all the tape, because I saved the tape. Reduce, reuse, recycle type. See? I ain't joking. Some people, you know, they think that's stupid and me is wasting time. Well, I'd rather waste this little bit of time than waste time going to the store just to get more tape, because I don't need nothing else at the store besides tape. That's just my opinion. And if you're wondering, yes, I do have an actual newer roll of tape. Okay. But like I said, I'm not gonna waste this tape when it's still sticky. Just for you critics out there, you know, I figured just start blabbing. Make it a little, how you say it, comical. Even though it's not meant to be a comedy video. Go back over the set. Like I said, I'm not a professional painter. I just know that I know how to do it just as good. I don't need no fancy studio shop or air gun, or what's it called, air paintbrush gun, or any of that. You'll see, you saw the other video that I did in my GMC Jimmy. Now this was Detroit made vehicle as well, Detroit, Michigan, Pontiac. So, like I said, they at least appreciate the fact that I bought the car, and I don't drive it in the winter time. Someone did though, you can tell, whoever had it before I bought it. But there's a lot of miles on it. I drove at least 40,000 miles onto this car in 2 years, and just driving for fun basically. And anyway, do the math in the sense of someone, let's no disrespect to anybody watching, let's just say this, speak this into the existence of the world. Do the math for someone who's disrespecting me about being a cheapskate in the city where I live. Disrespect to anybody who's watching. But you know, do the math. That's 40,000 miles. That's a lot of gas that you put in your car. A lot of money spent. So don't ever call me a cheapskate. Sorry I had to say that. If I offended anybody, my apologies. Okay, now, I'll be right back going to get what's it called? A microfiber towel. Look at that. People throw that out of the way. That's tape you can use again. Alright, got my microfiber towel. If you're wondering what a microfiber towel is, in case you don't know, it's a towel that one could use to dry your car, pick up material particles. You see that little, it's a unique towel. It feels different than a normal towel. If you need a true definition, that'll teach you something. But anyway, some people don't know that. For anybody who's laughing, I have no idea how many people watching, and thanks for tuning in if you are. And I hope I enlightened your day, or taught you something, or made you laugh, or whatever. And anyway, anyway, I'm gonna take this now over here. Now, like this. As you can see, someone welded. They welded and bondoed. You can see the bondo and it look like weld. You can't really mess with that. Don't want to mess with it too much, because it's about, I don't know, it's about thumb size weld hole there. Whoever wanted, they kept this car though, in the sense of I don't know how they ended up having it get repoed, but whatever. I just bought the car, man. So if you're watching and this is your car, I'm sorry. Sorry for whatever happened to you. So, okay. And I'm sorry for making that joke too, because I could only imagine how much fun you was having in your car, and then now it's not your car. Trust me, I know. I had cars stolen before, and it ain't from the police. So, pardon me here, I'm fixing the camera. This is what I'm gonna do. We'll get the tack cloth, all that, and then I'm gonna bondo it. This is a tack cloth. Now, believe it or not, this costs about $2.50, $2, $3. I've had this package, and I used this same package at least 10 times, and you can believe me or not, you only need a little bit like this. Some people, they need $30 worth of these actual packages. You know, that's what they think they need. But every job is different in a sense of how much materials. My job doing, like I said, as you saw in the GMC Jimmy, just mainly small little bits like that. Just tuning in and you're wondering why I'm having this as a live upload. I ran out of memory space on the phone, so I can only like do a 2 or 3 minute video, and I cannot even edit that. So the only way to go is to do it live. Like I said, I'm not a professional. This is technically like my own car, and it's like a hobby video. I guess you could classify it as that, or how to. Wondering what this is a piece of tack cloth. It picks up the dust, little particles from sanding. And it's really sticky. That's why I'm wearing this glove. And yes, I'm like that. No reason to wash your hands more than you need to. Look at my hands. I worked with them barehanded long enough. So at the end of the day, I'll do what I want. Don't ever say something about that. So, alright. Some people buy a card too. You can use a regular credit card or a gift card like what I'm going to use to smear it on there, as you hypothetically. Anyway, this costs $10. Or this costs $7. I got it for $7, the cheaper one. It doesn't matter whatever expensive brand or whatever. This comes in a tube, and you put it on there. You let it dry for the time, and I let it dry extra, just my opinion. But anyway, here we go. Make sure you can see it. All right. And this stuff does smell. If you're wondering why I keep the mask on, it smells like gas. It says, warning, liquid and vapor inhalation harmful, causes eye irritation too. And anyway, yeah, I'm like that. I ain't gonna breathe it in if I don't have to. I don't know if you can see that from this angle, but you know, make sure you get a good coat on there. You kind of go like this, stretch it. Like that. Doesn't need to be perfect when you put it on in the sense of polished up or smooth. Just want to put it on there, cake it on there, kind of, not so much, but a lot. And then you sand it once you let it dry. It's basically clay. In case you don't know, who knows who's listening or watching, I mean. Not trying to make anyone feel inferior or stupid. Some people, they'd tape that off. Probably should have. vacuum going through the fleet. If you can hear those men, there's like city workers working on the power lines in the alley. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but they're only about 50 feet away. See, it doesn't matter how it looks right now, that's all going to be sanded. And anyway, this will, how you say it, attune to any minor imperfections. And then the parts where you don't want any on there, just kind of go like that. Take it right off that little bit. And so on and so forth. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is a 1999 Pontiac Grand Prix Coupe. It's my car. I bought it from guys I know. They told me where it was, and that's how I became friends with the owner of the shop at Raiders Salvage Yard and used car sales and towing service and mechanic shop in New Ulm, Minnesota. Bought this car from them. They have a whole bunch of different cars there. Anything you can imagine almost. So, like I said, there's a little bit right here. Just want to make it covered. Don't really know, I'm not perfect vision. I'm no robot AI where I know exactly where the imperfection is. So I'm just going to cover it all, and then I'm going to sand it all. At the end of the day, some people frown upon what I'm doing right now, but at the end of the day, if it's not meant to be there, it'll sand right off. And that's where some people want to talk about work smarter, not harder, or whatever. Okay, well then that goes back to what I talk about saving the tape. You're wasting time and gas money going to the store just to purchase more tape. The conversation and argument goes on forever on the sense of philosophical debate of mindset. And I'm not here to do that. I just figure let you know what I think about as I figure entertain you like that in case you're getting bored. Don't change your channel. Oh yeah, they're out there right now. Guys from the city. Alright, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Alright, can you see? Alright, thanks for tuning in. Again, this is my first live video. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this on the live, is because I ran out of camera space on the phone where I can only record maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And I can't even, won't be able to do what I want to do. So anyway, now just like on that side, I'm going to use microfiber, wipe it down, and get the tack cloth and do the same thing. And then the video will be done once you get done with the Bondo in on this side here. Okay. Like I said before, you don't need much of this stuff for the job that I'm doing. Just needs to lightly pick up all the loose dust particles. And if you're wondering why I'm not in a garage or a shop somewhere, well, I don't have access to that facilities. This is on my property where I rent a house, and this is my car. And if you're just tuning in, like I said, somebody fixed this bit right here before, and they did a halfway decent job, so I'm not going to really mess with it in the sense of, you know, really sanding on it. There. And you see it. Okay. Okay. Look like may want to can't really sand it anymore on some spots. Let's see one more time. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Yeah, good thing I did that too, because if I wouldn't have found out that little hole right there, and that wasn't there when I stopped sanding before. So I'm glad I sanded just a little bit more. Like I said, this car already got fixed, or how you say, lightly repaired. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna be doing no welding today, so, or tomorrow, haha. And anyway, I'm just gonna Bondo that. Like I said, I don't drive this car in the winter time. Whoever had it before me, they already wrecked it. But other than that, like what you see is that's only bits of rust on here. So back to setting this down. Hold on. Fix it. Yeah, hold on. Right there. There. Make sure you can see that. Can you see? wondering why I'm saving this car, if you're whatever word you are, this car to me is a cool car. Being it's an American-made car, it's a coupe. It's a car where you know you don't really see it much because people wreck them or they give them to the kids and they really beat on them. Believe it or not, this car I do not beat on it. I only use how you say big toe gas pedal, and I do not street race or any type of knowledge or nonsense with this car. This car isn't that fast. It looks cool. That's all it does, and it's good enough for me. And it technically, you know, in the sense of proprietary gain, it will go up in value. Some people don't believe in that, but anything is anything. How is it? How is anything anything? So anyway, it will go up in value. It already has. How's that saying go? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Like I said, I'm one of the persons where a man know what I want, or a man knows what he wants. And when I seen this car for sale, and I had the money to buy it, and I said, I think I could drive this car. And then I thought about keeping the car forever, and that's why you see me doing this. 'Cause I'll be honest, I did drive it maybe 1 month of snow, and then I started walking, but I didn't do that. I was already on there. I've only owned this car since 2020. If you wonder why I said what I said, in some cities, you find the right job location, you can walk to work. Again, if you're just tuning in, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I ran out of memory on the phone, so I have no choice but to go live. Alright, there's that. said, video's almost over. Appreciate you tuning in. This is my first live video. If you have no choice but to do it, ran out of memory on the phone, so I cannot, how you say, accomplish a long video like I was trying to film. So anyway, now I'm gonna tack cloth it. Some people call this car, what's it called, a beater. Well, it's basically America's attempt to create a foreign car. And now since they don't make Pontiac no more, technically it is a foreign car, in a sense, in a unique way. And anyway, just my opinion. This time I'm going to apply it onto the card. Like I said, it doesn't matter how it looks when you put it on there. It's all going to be sanded off. Just want to cover all the little holes. It doesn't matter how thick it is on there. It will be sanded off. Don't want to put Bondo on parts of the car you don't want Bondo on. Voila, it has been taped. You don't find my humor humorous? I'm sorry about that. I'll try a better joke next time. Again, if you're wondering why I'm wearing this mask, flammable liquid and vapor, harmful to ingestion. Some people care about what they breathe in. I'm one of them. And what's that word? What's that? How's that saying go? Happy and healthy become wealthy or something like that. I don't know. Okay, voila. It has been done. Okay, appreciate you tuning in. this is my first live video, and again, if you're just tuning in, I had no choice but to make this video on the live content because I ran out of memory on the phone to record. I can only record like 2 minutes, or 2 or 3, 4 minutes. And anyway, that's all I know really. And yeah, when you're done with this, always try to clean it off because it will bind itself shut. This is basically glue or clay mixed with glue, basically. And anyway, let me show. It takes anywhere from 8 to 12 to 16 hours to let that dry, adhere all the way. But me, I like to let it be on there for a while longer, like a whole day. And so appreciate you tuning in, and that's that. Signing off.